Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, man. It is your boy Mazzer here, and we are back with another Clash of Clans video. And guys, on today's video, we're actually gonna be jumping into Clan Capital. Yes, I know it's been a very long time that we haven't done a video, and that's because, guys, I have a playlist that I've done every single strategy with every single troop. Now, because they've added a new spell and also a new troop, that just brings more and more content, and I hope they keep add that, to be honest. But this one right here, this is absolutely insanity, guys. Like, this strategy, if you have the Inferno Dragons, use it, because the level 2 of it, and I believe our graveyard's level 3 or 2, one of the two, I'm not pretty sure, but we're gonna jump into these attacks and I'm gonna show you exactly how you can use the graveyard spell, because this spell can also be used in your next attack. So when you use it in your first attack, you can have it in your second attack. That's why it's just gonna be beautiful, and some strategy is gonna be a bit, annoying, like this one. So let's just jump into this attack, and I'm gonna give you a nice little strategy, and I hope you like it. But if you do, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel for more contents like this. And without further ado, let's go. First one, we're gonna be hitting this base right here. It's the balloon lagoon, but we're gonna go in with some archers and also the frost spell with a graveyard spell. So what I'm gonna do, guys, it's basically I'm gonna use a graveyard spell for my next attack. That is important because sometimes you can do that. I'm gonna drop it right there. So we're gonna frost that little lake, guys, and if you've been in this channel before, you know I like to do that. And with this clan that I'm in right now, we can actually have a frost and a rage, or a frost and a graveyard now, which I think everyone can have, quite everyone, I would say. But let's see what I can get from that area. And by the way, drop the graveyard whenever you want to, because it's important. It does have a little value, like if you, something like this, you don't have to forget, you cannot just keep on deploying troops and it can't just keep on giving you skellies. It's not working like that. It's basically like more of a, it has a limit, which is about 90 something, but that's for the max level. I'm not sure about the limit of this one, but right now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get that rocket artillery out the way. But guys, this is mostly for the funnel, because one thing it's important and not a lot of people really pay attention to in Clan Capital, it is the funnel, because a lot of the troops, you can use it and get a district in 3 or 2 attacks. You don't have to really always go with archers. You can be so much flexible with all these troops. But what is more important is we get that rocket artillery and make a small funnel. You can already see the graveyard spell on that corner. I also like to see it, so I'm a bit zoomed out so you can also see it. I'm talking on the attack right now, because when I was attacking, I couldn't recall, I was outside and I saw this space. I was like, this is a good opportunity for me to actually showcase this strategy. Also, there's gonna be another base we're gonna do, so don't worry. But now we're just gonna keep on going with the archers with that small little funnel. And also, by the way, that frost spell that we use on the lake will actually stay there for the next attack also, so you can deploy things inside the base from that little deployment area. That is nice, because some rocket loons could be really nice, and then with the graveyard spell you can actually distract so many. Guys, the graveyard spell, a lot of the times it's mainly for the distraction, but I'm hopefully gonna bring you other armies that they're actually gonna use the graveyard. So I'm gonna put the graveyard spell in the corner, and then, for example, have, let's say, some of my main army dying, I want them to die, so the other corner that I use the graveyard spell, it's now deploying skellies to take out a corner that doesn't have splash damage. These are the things that comes to my mind, for example, as a content creator, to be honest, so I can do that in attack for you. Now I'm trying to get that out the way, because we're gonna go next attack basically with air troops. So let's see if we can use this zap. Let's just use it there, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna go to the next attack and see what we can do with the Inferno Dragons. But this one, I'm gonna have a mass version, so I want you to see not mass version works on every base. We're gonna delete the archers, take 2, maybe 3. I think I would take 3 just for that thumbnail and everything, but overall 16 Inferno Dragons. We want to see the strength. Before we use the main army that I promised I will show you. So we're gonna go in the attack and see what exactly we are able to do with this strategy, because guys, the graveyard spell, don't forget, it needs to, your troops needs to die. You need to send stuff so they can die. Like, this is literally so game changing. But look at these graveyard spells. I'm gonna drop it on some of the major defenses, and also, you know, I'm gonna funnel hopefully my Inferno Dragons so they can go in. But the thing about this strategy is that you need to have the air defenses taken down so much. So I'm not sure if this strategy was right for the second attack. I could have done a way more like better job with the strategy that I'm gonna show you after this, because it's just insane. And now the graveyard spell, bringing the skellies. These are important because it can destroy and distract the rocket artilleries and the Inferno towers. But you can already see, because I have the Inferno Dragons not having anything in front of them, they are gonna die so early. And the skelly spell, like the skeletons from the graveyard, they are already done. Like, it's finished. If my troops get finished, they're not coming back. And that's mainly because, first off, we didn't have any tanking stuff in front of them, and second off, you're gonna see it in the next attack. Now on this one, we're gonna go and change, and guys, we're gonna take two of the graveyard spells, some of the skeleton barrels, and some Inferno Dragons with a rage spell. This composition, it's insane, guys. You can destroy so many bases like crazy, because you can already see I have 3 graveyard on the ground and I have 2 more, so I'm dropping it like that. But look at what I'm gonna do. I want to drop these skeleton barrels because they die so easily. I know they buffed it, and that is even better, but they still die super fast. And when they deploy the skellies, take a look at those skellies. Look at how many skellies they're gonna die, and they're gonna bring back some of these air skeletons in front of my dragons. This is where your dragons will never ever get targeted. Look at that, it's insane. So I'm really liking this strategy right now. I'm gonna use it probably more, but I'm gonna probably have an upgraded version of it when like I try to somehow like go around some strategies. But you're gonna see the value we get with this strategy. Look, I didn't lose a single Inferno Dragon. I think maybe I lost a few, but that is crazy. Like, we're gonna use it on our next attack, and you can already see how much damage they can do. Like, they can deal so much damage, guys. And some of the bases, because they might have a lot of walls, you might not be able to take mass archers. So this strategy could be really nice because everything is on air. That is just nice. For our next attack, we're gonna take some archers, guys, at the beginning. This is important. So this is something you can do with the archers. You can actually start an attack very nicely, have a very good funnel. And guys, we have 2 graveyard and a rage spell. This is the composition I'm starting to like. It's because you can use one of the rage spells with the archers, so you can get the rage value like in your first attack. And if you even use it nicely, sometimes your second attack you might use it too, but it's not about that. This is about the 2 graveyards, because if I take 2 more graveyards on my next attack, or even 3, you're gonna have 5 graveyards in your second attack. How? Imagine that. Just imagine 5 graveyard and you have 6 skeleton barrel, which so many skeletons is inside them, and there are just gonna be skeletons everywhere on the field. And I don't know what is gonna be the advantage that the defender have, but actually I just had a reminder. Maybe it's time to put some of the bombs on the air, because then we can defend it very nicely. But take a look at this value I'm getting from the archers. I'm gonna funnel this middle, like the heart of the base, because then I can go from the right hand side, go around the top side, come back down and finish on the left side. This is a huge base, guys. It's a golem quarry. It has so many defenses, so many traps, and so many major defenses which do also splash damage. So you can already see that like it is a strong base, I cannot lie. And look at the amount of closed walls. With archers it would be also nice, but I mean, we have a new troop, why not to use it? If you have unlocked the Inferno Dragons, this is a strategy for you. Okay, now we're just gonna go in and smash this base right through, because there's nothing we can do, man. There's so many graveyard spells in the field. And also, don't forget, you still have the other 2 graveyard you used on the last attack. So they are on the other side, and one of them is actually here, but they are on the other side, so they are deploying the skellies. Look at that, distracting the rocket artillery from the other side. Like, the rocket is not even hitting any of my Inferno Dragons. I know this is a crushing attack anyway, but you can see the value the graveyard spell can give you. And the Inferno Dragons, they are air troop, but it can go super fast inside the base and take out everything super quickly. But the I would say, what was the other one? The super dragons couldn't really give you the same value because they are very slow, in my opinion. And that was it, guys, for the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna do more of these Inferno Dragons and graveyard compositions like together. I might bring some new troops inside them, like some new compositions, like some new armies. But stay tuned for that, man. Stay tuned. I'm gonna have some links also on your screen right now, so make sure you check them out and give it a like if you like them. I hope I see you soon on the next one. So take care and peace.